Okay, so this experimental video is fine liner and water. So you might have had a fine liner in your art pack. Okay, I'm working from one of the In the Style of photos. You could do this for your mood board. Okay, doesn't matter. So I assume that you've already drawn out your image. Okay, if you need help with shape and proportion, look at the previous videos. The first video has some advice on how to do shape and proportion, or some of your previous lessons. So first thing you're going to need to do is make sure you've got your image in front of you. And again, like I said before, it can be quite helpful if you've got the image in black and white. Okay, I'm just going to put my water and paintbrush off to the side. Okay, so I'm going to make a start with my fine liner, and just to start with, I'm just going to outline some of the shapes really. Okay, and then I can mix this later on. Just going to outline all of the shapes that I've kind of got. The hair was quite dark, so I kind of want to get that in. Getting the features quite difficult. I'm doing another small drawing again. I think it's something to do with this image while I keep doing it small. So you need to think about what's a suitable size as well. Get some of the chair in. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Okay, so you're going to get your paintbrush and your water. Now it's better to use a smaller paintbrush because it holds water in the bristles. Okay, so as you can see, when I'm placing it against the ink, okay, I'm getting a tone. Okay, and at the moment that's quite helpful. Okay, but it might be a point where I go, oh, this is too dark. The rest of the face is a bit lighter. So what I do is I rinse off my brush, and that gets rid of any of the excess fine liner on there, and then I can just go back into it and just blend in the rest, a bit like we did with the coffee. Okay, so I'm not adding any more fine liner into it now. Okay, I'm going to rinse out my brush again. I'm going to do the same with the flowers. Okay, so again, I've got ink on my paintbrush, so if I work somewhere else, it's going to be a colour. So if I don't want any colour, I need to rinse out my paintbrush. Okay, the neck seems to be darker, so I'm taking quite a lot from that and bringing it down. But now I want to do the jacket. The jacket is lighter, so I need to rinse out my paintbrush. Okay, it might be that you want to add in some cross hatching and some pattern, but obviously you must be aware that that's going to be really dark. So anything that you do have that is really dark, like I've got some sort of beads or pattern here that's really dark, you need to make sure that you add more fine liner ink. And obviously when you go over that, that's obviously going to be a really dark area, but remember you've still got that ink on, so you could use that to your advantage and go, oh, okay, down here I need some darker tones, so you're kind of almost using it like a grey watercolour. Okay, but if you don't want it, okay, and you do it on a light bit that you think, oh no, I don't want it that dark, make sure you rinse out your brush in between. That's the key, and having a smaller paintbrush really helps. Okay, so that is fine liner and water.